Hey, what's up, everybody? Shagdog here, Spinner Swallow Beer Review. And we're doing Abita Amber. It's an amber lager. And let's turn that music off. Thanks for the intro music, StreamYard. Yeah, this is an amber, or basically amber red lager. Beer Advocate 79 is a Abita Brewing Company, which is out of Louisiana. I believe it's New Orleans, actually. My computer's going really slow. Yeah, Covington, Louisiana, which is outside New Orleans, right? I believe. Who knows, right? It's an amber red lager. It says an easy to love as New Orleans itself. Amber is Abita's original beer and a New Orleans favorite. Our amber is brewed with pale and caramel malts, or caramel, and a German Perle hops to create a smooth, malty profile with a slightly caramel finish or caramel. It is Abita's most versatile beer for food pairing and a star in ingredients for many great Louisiana chefs. Okay. So let's get into this. Yeah, Beer Advocate 79, 4.5% ABV. Abita Amber was the first beer offered by the brewery and continues to be their number one seller. 17 IBUs. And there's the cap for all you cat pervs out there. And let's see what we got here. Yeah. So let's pour that bad boy. Probably give it a heavy pour. I've had this before. I've actually had it in New Orleans, also on tap. New Orleans, when I went there back, God, what year was that? 2013. It was almost like stadium prices at most of the bars for a lot of the beers. So a bottle of this back then, 2013, was like $8 at a bar. Then we found it on draft, but it was still like $5 or $6 on draft, yeah, for like a 12-ounce cup or something. So it was like outrageous. Yeah, outrageous. So that's the only bad score I would have gave that back then, were the prices in the great town itself. But yeah, nice amber color. The head is off-white, maybe a shade of beige in there. Maybe a slight, yeah, a beige, off-white, off-beige. It's amber, but not real dark. It's pretty light, of course, there. I mean, you can see the label on my beer glass through there. So, even though it looks a little darker on the camera, it's pretty light, kind of an amber color, almost like a Yingling, perhaps. Maybe slightly darker than a Yingling, or about the same, give or take a shade. As far as that aroma goes, yeah, caramel, slightly sweet. You might pick up a little bit of a breadiness in there. Malty Munich. I guess that probably the Munich malts. Yeah, smells pretty good. Looks good. Let's drink it. Salute. Yeah. Yeah, definitely up. The Munich malts, caramel, slight sweetness, not over sweet at all. It's more the caramel bready. Yeah, more of a like almost like a Munich lager, pretty much, but it's amber red lager. I mean, it's okay. And if you're in New Orleans, do as the New Orleans do, drink some Abita, right? Not the greatest amber red lager I've ever had, but it's all right. I probably prefer a Yingling myself more than this, but to each their own. This one might be a little bit more malty caramel bready than a Yingling, basically. Yeah. So if you think Yingling's too malty tasted or whatever, this is a little bit more of that. Oh. I'd probably get a lot of burpage with this one too. Yeah, but the head's almost gone. Yeah, there you go. Not bad. I'd probably give it a, for what it is, an amber lager, amber red lager. I'd probably give it a B minus and a swallow. B minus and a swallow for what it is. Not bad. Drinkable, probably good with some certain foods. I probably wouldn't drink these in a big sit-in, like, watching a football game and drink 6 of these. Probably after about 3 or 4 of these, I'd probably feel a little bit too full or just a little bit too malty caramel. Yeah. I like some caramel beers, but I can't sit there and chug a bunch of them, But not bad, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, so Jammer did a couple of Abitas last week. He had the Mardi Gras, which I did that one with him one time before many years ago. That was a pretty good one. I can't remember the other one he did. But I had an Abita lager sitting. I had checked with him the other day. I said, before I do it, you don't have any Abitas, do you? Or any more Abitas? I have the amber lager. And he goes, no, I don't have that one. So I'm like, all right. So here I am. But truthfully, I can't even find these here in South Carolina that much. Matter of fact, over in Georgia, side of the river, I found this and a strawberry, some type of strawberry wine. I forget what the hell it was. Might even be I don't know if it's a beer or I can't remember what it was, but it's only 2 Abitas they had, and I had to buy a whole 6-pack because they wouldn't sell them individually. So the guy at the liquor store is reasoning why they didn't sell this one. They have certain 6-packs, 4-packs you can take away from. But on the little price tag, it'll say 6-pack only, which I didn't see it. So I pulled the bottle out. And he's like, oh, this is a 6-pack only. I'm like, oh. And he goes, yeah, it's a big seller. That's why it's 6-pack only. I'm like, oh, okay. If it was a big seller, don't you think they'd sell them individually and charge, because they charge depending on what kind of beer it is or what it is, $2 to $4 a beer, maybe in some beers $5. So you're going to make more selling them individually if it's a big seller. Yeah, I got the old school. I'm not sure if that's an old school label there. There's the actual label now. It did have a more all maroon label at one time, and that might even be the old school label, perhaps. I don't know, or maybe a special edition label. It's got the Mardi Gras, walking down the street parade, jazz type people back there. Yeah, and it looks old school because he's got the old hat, like a milkman hat or something. Maybe a band hat. High school band or something. I don't know. Well, yeah, not bad. Let's get it down. I got a couple more beers to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all. I'm not even sure what I got. I'm not even sure what kind of beers I have. Wow. But thanks to the viewers watching. Yeah. This is Shagdog of the Spitter Swallow Beer Review live. I don't know why my bottle of water is showing there. Yeah. All right. Let's get that off. Get that off. We'll get that off. Get that off. And that off. All right. Yeah. I ain't got nothing much to talk about. Rough week at work. A lot of lifting. Last night was a pretty big lifting day, too. I did a different aisle. It's a little bit heavier stuff, but not as much, So I only had like 4 pallets. So, but heavier stuff where I usually do about 2 pallets of my own. Then I split about 4 or 5 pallets with a couple other people on a different aisle. Yeah. So, yeah, that's about it, man. Shagdog living the life. Living the life. Yeah, so if you got these in your area, go ahead and try them. I'd recommend the Abita Mardi Gras is a pretty good one. Matter of fact, I have to go back and watch that video still with Jammer in it, just to refresh my memory what the Abita Mardi Gras tastes like, because I haven't had that one in about, I'd say 7-8 years maybe. And if you're just joining us on the Spitter Swallow Beer Review, yes, we've been reviewing beers since 2011, even though our YouTube channel shows 2020, the year of cancellation. We were canceled that year. So please subscribe, comment, like, share. Even just liking helps the algorithm. But subscribing really helps. Liking, watching. And if you have any beer suggestions, or tell us your favorite beers. What kind of amber lager you like? Or do you prefer amber ales? Red ales, yeah. Or Irish red. All the red beers, I prefer the red amber lagers. And then probably Irish reds. And then red amber ales. Although there are some good red amber ales, but sometimes get some that are just a little. I'm not sure why my volume's coming through. I hope that shit's working, because I'm not hearing my voice. I just realized that. That's not good. Let's check. Audio, hello. Yeah, it looks like it's working, but I'm not hearing it. I usually hear it in my headset. Oh, well. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I am hearing it. I don't know. If you're not hearing anything, let me know, mofos. All right. Mic volume. Everything seems to be up. I'm hoping the volume's working. I'm just realizing that. Usually I hear myself in my headset. Oh, well. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, tastes a little pissy down at the bottom. Well, all right, Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We'll see you on the next one. I got a couple more beers to do. I can't remember what the hell they are. Matter of fact, I know I got some type of IPA, but I'm not sure what the other two are. I think I might have 2 IPAs. But anyhow, Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. And we'll see you on the next one.
That's it from Shagdog and Jammer. Another frothy tale in the books. Remember, in the world of brews, it's not just taste, it's an experience. Keep exploring, keep sipping, until next time on the Spit or Swallow Beer Review.